We've written a standalone song and recorded it already. We've always wanted to be a headline band. Headlining the big festivals, that'd be a dream come true, you know, Rock am Ring, Rock and Park. We've all grown up now. We're not, you know, young idiots having a different sort of outlook these days to what the carnage it used to be, you know?
So then, thank you.
Okay.
Welcome. And I would start with my first question for you. And that's like the first obvious thing, and that's a band logo, because that's changed quite a bit. Who of you wanted to change that and why?
I think we just wanted to freshen everything up and, you know, sort of breathe like a new lease of life into the band and everything, you know, with the sort of self-titled album. It's a bit of a different lineup, although it's been different for a while, but a lot has changed since the last couple of records, and you know, it seems like this band is on fire at the moment, and we just wanted to do something different and see where we could take, you know, the logo and the font and everything really, the art direction, the videos, the look, the image, you know, everything. We just want to freshen everything up and just try and do that. So we got in some art direction people, Fiona, Ben, and a couple of other people, and they they did the videos as well. They've done the little characters and the artwork for each single and all sorts of things. Like they're super cool, and it's been really interesting having that sort of direction. We've never really had it before, so it's been fun, and it's been really interesting. And they total professionals, and they've really done like super cool and super well. So it's been awesome.
Yeah, I just wanted to say everything is like related to each other, the artwork and the new logo. And that's the same with your videos. So I read you have like the same video director for every music video.
Yeah. She's she's done the music videos, the art direction. She's done the photos. So all everything visual. She's Fiona and her team have been great. You know, they've really looked after us and done a great job.
So was that easier for you guys to work with one person and not with like 5 different persons and explain your visions again and again? Absolutely.
It's totally so much easier. She knows exactly what she wants from us, which, it's great because we're not hanging around the photo studio all day. We just there for an hour or two, you know, and she snaps away. She says, I've got it. And then we go off to the pub.
That's good. Yeah, she did a really great job. It's really a new, fresh look, and I guess everyone is surprised about the new look.
Yeah, it's great. It's been really good. Really, really good.
Yeah. So my next question is about the pandemic. So you started, I know, you started to write the album before the pandemic, actually, and you finished that during the pandemic. So would you say that it has been like such a aggressive and heavy album without the pandemic?
Well, it did start off heavy. You know, the very first demos we started writing, instantly it was noticeable that it was heavy songs that were coming out, but I think, kind of as that last year went on, it got more and more aggressive and more pissed off, and all that sort of good stuff. Even the lyrics are so angry and sort of pissed off again. I hate to swear, but I think it did contribute a little bit. Not the pandemic as such, but just the state of mind that everyone was in, you know, and. Sort of being shut away and, unsure of sort of what was going to be next, I guess. It was scary times for everybody, but, especially for the band with us, we didn't know if that was it or not. So,
yeah.
But yeah, being locked away and shut out of the world for months and months on end wasn't very good. So, but it did give us plenty of time to write and do pre-production and stuff. So it was ironically really beneficial and positive.
So would you say it makes more sense, or it's like nicer to have more time to work on an album to get a better product in the end?
Definitely. This one's living proof of that. We had so much time to perfect it, and things just kept on getting better and better. So I'd love to. So don't get me wrong, I don't want another pandemic.
No.
Or another lockdown, but yeah, it worked out super well. And when it came to recording, everybody had spent so much time with the demos and stuff that everybody knew exactly what we were doing, and it just saved time in the studio, So it turned out really well. And like I said, that was a super negative thing. Everything turned out super positive. So the pandemic benefited us, which is strange.
I believe that. So wait, give me a second. You live together with him? Yeah, okay. I know. Yeah, my boyfriend is a guitarist and musician, and I told him I have an interview. Now he's singing. It's not bothering for you.
Is he into rock or metal?
Yeah, he's more into rock, classic rock.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyway, what I wanted to say is, do you think it makes like more sense to get more time when you work on an album? So for the future?
Yeah, totally. I think in the past, just because that's all I can go on really, but you kind of rush through. You make an album, you record it, you release it, you go on tour, and then you have a couple of weeks off, a couple of months, and then you're back in the studio writing again. So you don't have a lot of time. You're not given a lot of time to because the label, the management, and stuff. They sort of plan in the next moves as soon as when can we get the album out. They I wouldn't say rushing it through, but they trying to they make deadlines and stuff. So you've always got this brick wall heading towards you really fast. But this time we had all the time in the world, because 3 weeks to flatten the curve and all that. It just kept going and going and going. So we had all the time, but we did have to eventually get it out. So we couldn't sit on it too long either. So, but definitely give us loads of time, which was great, really productive. Yeah. And we've come up with some great stuff. So.
I agree. Let's talk about the music now. I mean, that's the main part. So nobody heard the album before or now. So which song from the new album are you looking forward to play live?
We've been playing 4 at the moment, the 4 that's been released. So I think Knives is probably the most fun to play. Well, Parasite is really fun. It's the fastest song we've ever written, and it's really demanding. I mean, the drum work is phenomenal on that one, but the guitaring as well, it never lets up. I think I get a 1 second break in one point throughout the entire song, but that's it. So it's quite challenging, but it's just loads of fun, because I like not having time to think when I'm on stage. I just want to, go into autopilot and just rock out. Really, that's being a musician and a guitar player. That's all I want to do. And it's full of loads of goodies and a great solo and stuff. So that one's probably one of my favorites to play.
Nice. That's a good choice. And yeah, you talked about the drums, or at least the drummers. So No Happy Ever After starts with massive drums. So what can we expect from that track?
I'm unfamiliar with that song because I've only been listening to for the last.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
You know, I've been just been learning the ones which. No Happy Ever After. Actually, it had a different working title, so I'm not quite sure which song that is. I probably know if I knew the working title, but I've forgotten.
Yeah, and I can't play it right now, so we're in a trap. Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. So, do you know something about Bastards? Like, or can you tell something about that? What's like the lyrics about?
That's going to be one of the big songs on the album. I think it's not quite sure what the lyrics are. For some reason, well, it's probably because I'm a guitar player. I don't really listen to lyrics. I tune into guitars instead. But I think it was kind of written, with the live aspect in mind. Playing it on stage and stuff. It's got a huge drum intro and the gang vocals and stuff. And it's a really strange arrangement, but it's quite an awesome song. The solo is quite hypnotic, which is very, very unusual. And I'm hoping that we're going to do a really, really good video for that one when it comes to it. But I think that's one of the biggest songs on the album. Very different to what we've done in the past.
Yeah.
But very standout as well. It's quite a unique track.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess it will be a really good song to play it live, especially for the crowd to sing with you along.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do anything with it. You can extend the intro, you can extend the middle eight or whatever. So it should be super fun.
Yeah, that's for sure. So since you have like so much time until release and you're like finished, like I guess last year, is there already more material to work on a next album?
We've written a standalone song and recorded it already. So that will be out eventually, I guess. I'm not sure if it's going to be on like a deluxe version or something like that, or it's going to be, specifically, sort of going off to a different country for them or whatever. But there's plenty of other songs left over from the sessions as well, which is quite surprising, really. There's about eight more songs left over from that. So maybe they'll make the next album. I'm not sure, but for the most part, we've been concentrating on press and promo and videos, and now we're rehearsing for the upcoming tour. Mm-hmm. So once we get in front of amps again and everything's calmed down, I'm sure we'll start writing again, and riff ideas will start coming out, whatnot. But yeah, I've definitely been saving some short videos on my phone and stuff like that, because they always come in handy when you need to, do another album and stuff. That's kind of where they all start, on the phone,
Yeah. I have a private question for you. You're the manager of Florence Black. So how did you become a manager, and how do you manage other bands with your own band?
Oh man, it's the most stressful thing in the world, because they've just released their album and now ours is getting released. So I mean, once I get off this call now, I've only just got home and I've been in rehearsal all day. So I get off this call and then I'm going on to Florence Black, and so I probably won't finish till 10 o'clock tonight. But, they're doing really well. Things are really going super well for them, and they're getting a lot of attention. But with that, you get lots of emails and whatnot. But I went to see them in a local club where I live, because I had heard about them 2 or 3 years ago, and I heard they were wild rockers and stuff. So I had to go and see for myself, and I was super impressed. They could play, they had great songs. And then they asked me that night, they were like, "Oh, Padge, manager, Sam." And I was like, I know nothing about management, guys. I can't do this. So I said no, but I offered to record them some demos at my studio and stuff. And we became friends. And then my girlfriend at the time, who is a co-manager, she convinced me. She said, "We can do this, with the contacts you got and the experience in the industry and stuff. And then with her sort of administration skills and business skills, you know, we'd make a great team. So we eventually said yes. But for the most part, we've done this just sort of, you know, for nothing so far, because, you know, they're up and coming band. There is no money and stuff. So we're doing it out of the goodness of our hearts at the moment, but we're setting it all up. And, you know, hopefully if and when they do start, you know, making some money or get a record deal or whatever, then we can make another arrangement. But yeah, that's kind of it, really. We just became really good friends, and we just went for it. And they're doing so well, and I'm really surprised how well we are doing as well, you know, as managers.
Yeah.
But it's cool, you know. It's nice to see the industry from the other side, I guess.
Yeah. I saw that and I was wondering, like, okay, how can you do that as a musician? And I was wondering if you have like any experience with management. I mean, you know, so
no,
you grow with your talent.
Yeah, I'm sort of the marketing tool, and Jen, the co-manager, she's sort of the day-to-day, you know. So, you know, I look into the touring, I look into the equipment, you know, speak to the people or the contacts and whatever, and you know, just sort of communicate back with Jen, and we work as a team.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So since we're running out of time, I would ask you just a few questions, and then we're done.
Okay.
So my question is, what else would you like to achieve with your band in the future?
Definitely headline. You know, we've always wanted to be a headline band. You know, like the classic sort of daddy bands, I guess. You know, the big hitters. So like headlining. I know we headlined Download this year, but it was like a pilot event. But, you know, headlining the big festivals, that'd be a dream come true. You know, Rock am Ring, Rock am Park, seems from Germany, and, you know, Donington, you know, all the big ones, Australia. There's a few big ones in America now. Is it it's Japan, Loud Park. Also, you know, if we can get to the headline status of those, then there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, I mean, you have such a long career now. So long in the business, you can. I mean, so many albums.
Yeah. If we can get there, then that's then I'll be ready to die.
Then you're ready to die. Okay. I don't know if I wish that for you, or if I say, okay, then let's please stay here for a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't die yet.
And since like you refreshed like the logo and you have like a new sound now, well, like who is the target audience of the new album now?
I mean, definitely, you know, our sort of regular fans, you know, the ones who've been with us all the time. But, you know, we're always trying to get new fans, whether they're old or young. I guess with the heavier edge on this album, it'd probably be younger, because, you know, the older people, well, saying that, we're old ourselves now, but definitely the younger ones, because they seem to connect a bit more with the heavier music. So yeah, you know, and like we've been doing it for quite a long time now, so, you know, all of our young fans in the beginning with us, they've kind of grown up now. So yeah, let's get the younger audience, I think, you know.
Yeah. So I guess you get like both. I know you're right. So like you get the young, especially the young ones, but I think you get like both sides anyway.
Yeah. Like I say, they've grown up with us, so
yeah, they've probably
all got children now, and they're taking their kids to the show. So
yeah.
Excuse me.
No problem. So, and I have a question about your drummer. So, I mean, if I say new, you're like, I guess you know what I mean with new.
Yeah.
A new drummer. And do you think the sound has also changed because of him, because of his new style in the band?
Yeah, definitely. He's super easy to write with. You know, he's like a drum machine. He knows everything. He knows all of the sort of time signatures, 16th notes, or the beats. He knows everything, and you can play all day. He'll do blast beats for like, you can play Parasite like 10 times in a row and never miss a beat. It's insane. But it's really helped the sound. It's really difficult to keep his snare out of everyone's mix because he hits so hard. But he's definitely. I mean, all of them have. Jamie as well. He's got an amazing voice on him. His bass playing is tight. And we definitely have the band now. These two guys are awesome players and really good friends as well. So it's just a fully rounded Bullet for My Valentine on steroids now. 2.0. So anything can be possible in the future.
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's fireworks. It's fireworks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, I thought there was someone out there with guns.
Yeah, okay. Oh, what? Okay. No, I'm glad it's not a gun.
Mm.
So were you open-minded for like their new ideas and experience to bring into the band?
Yeah, definitely. All four of us are writers now, I wouldn't say songwriters, but definitely music writers and stuff like that. We've all got a little setup so we can bring ideas to the table. And it's quite refreshing, it's there's never any shortage of riffs or drum patterns or ideas or just choruses or, intro verses, whatever. It's really interesting. And, it's just great to have that sort of pressure off,
Mm-hmm.
and having everybody bring something to the table is welcome, so it's good.
Yeah, you can, because I saw a video with Jason and he talked a little bit about your chemistry and how you work together. Yeah. And, it seemed really, really easy with you guys and like a nice band.
Yeah. And I think an important thing as well is that we've all grown up now. We're not, young idiots who just want to get drunk and play the rock star. We're all, the band's really important to every member, and none of us would want to harm that in any way. So we're all grown up now. We're almost adults, but everything's really important and it means the world to us. So it's just nice having a different sort of outlook these days to what the carnage it used to be,
I mean, at some point we all stay a kid, and that's good. But
yeah. But not 24 hours a day.
No, it would be. It's impossible to stay serious 24 hours, so it's good to have like a few moments.
Yeah, but there's plenty of fun times. So
yeah. So I have two last questions for you. One last question. Let's see. No, two. I'm interested. Who of your friends got to listen to the album in advance?
The what? Sorry.
When who of your friends got to listen to the album in advance? So
only one of them really. This is a weird thing. It's quite sad actually, but being in this band for so long, I come from a really small town in Wales, and I've seen a lot of people turn their back on me because of sort of jealousy and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've become a bit of I won't say loner, but a little bit of a loner because everyone's sort of jealous of other people's success. They'd rather you fail than succeed,
Yeah,
so when I spot that, it's like, well, fuck you, get out of my life, because that's just not a nice thing to do, But I can count my friends on one hand now, my good ones, But I got loads of friends, and if anyone comes round for a drink on the weekend or whatever, then I'll play them some stuff, you know. But yeah, mostly my parents. I've shown Florence Black and stuff like that. They love it. They are fans deep down inside. But I'm a fan of their band as well, you know. So
yeah.
But anyone who comes round, really.
Sure. But yeah, I get what you say. I'm just wondering, as a musician, who gets to know your music first?
Yeah. Whoever's here, you know, as long as they don't start recording anything on their phones, like.
Nice. Yeah, actually, I have my last question, and then we're done for today. So that's for Halloween. Do you have any plans for Halloween? Any costume or? No,
we're actually playing a show on Sunday. Yeah, in Nottingham. It's our first show, so I'll be getting spooky and ghostly and ghastly on stage. But that's about it.
Okay, so you have to work. But
yeah. Work is fun.
Yeah, I hope you have a nice day, a nice Halloween, although you work.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be good. Maybe we will dress up. Who knows? But the first show with all our production, I doubt it. We're all going to be shitting ourselves and just trying to stick to the script.
Yeah, how is it for you to be back on the stage after such a long time?
I'm looking forward to it, but I am, you know, slightly anxious. I always get, you know, sort of scared before shows and stuff, which is pretty normal. But yeah, it should be fun. I think, you know, 1 or 2 songs in, we'll be fine.
So you're still nervous on the stage, although you have like such a long career.
Yeah. Before I go on stage, yeah, and then once I'm on there, I'm fine. But yeah, I get the dry heave and everything, you know.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, you can do it.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope you have fun.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. So that's the end. Thank you for taking the time.
No worries, thank you.
It was a pleasure to talk to you. And yeah, thank you especially to talk to me like after rehearsal and such a long day.
No worries at all. It is what it is.
Yeah, so I hope you have a good release day. Hopefully I can see you like next year on a tour. It would be nice to see you guys.
Yeah, I'm sure. Thank you very much.
Yeah, stay safe and healthy.
And you? Cool.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.